So, I'm in Birmingham, and as you can see, just let me get that shit out of my mouth. It's pretty much the same thing I've seen in Indianapolis and Louisville, and Chicago for that matter. That we have a lot of this crude brick building that's very, very poorly made. I mean, any mason in my country would not put their name on that, you know? That's bad masonry. But they have these fronts, just like we've seen in many of the other places. Look at this majestic fronts that just covered in bricks and you have on the backside. So just like I said in Louisville, it seems like it's a show, because you can see that old building, older building, not old building. Right there you can see it too with the red bricks behind it. You see them? Behind it, it's all a stage. It's like it's one big movie set. You know? Because from the sides you see it, but if you take a picture from another angle, it just becomes a beautiful historic setting, you know? If I take a picture from this angle, you wouldn't know. And that's the point. I think we are looking at a production. They have already made history, they already knew what they want us to believe in, and they basically just created a scene where they could take these beautiful pictures with people in front of it, you know, back in the 1800s or the 1700s, making it looks like that is how we used to live. But I think it's all fake. I think this is all fake too. Even what looks to be old is being faked in order to push the history that we believe in today. So instead of the history being, you know, rewritten, it's not rewritten, it's actually they create history by making movie sets and show it to the world. This is just a theory, guys, you know, don't pull me down on this shit, but I think we've been doped more than once. You know? Because this is majestic. So they know how to build in bricks. You can see this church right here, really well built, really good masonry. Everything is in a straight line, you know, but it's still built on an old foundation. So I don't think it's the original building that was here. I think the foundation consists from something else, and then they chose to build this on top. Again, you see, big majestic building with the edges and everything, but behind it just bricks. Why would you do that? And how could you preserve just the front if, let's say, the narrative is that they got burned down or something, you know? Was this the only part of the building that didn't burn down, and could it stand by itself? No, it couldn't. Look how big this is. It doesn't work, you know? If that was the only thing left after a fire, that shit would fall. And that's what I'm saying. I think once upon a time, just like a Western movie, they built these as, what do you call them? It's a coulisse. We call it a coulisse. I don't know what you call it here in the US. you know, props. I think they were put up as props to make a fake history. And then people started to move in over here, so they had to make them into houses, so they just built bricks behind it. But once upon a time, I just think this was a supported prop to create a narrative. Yeah, let me know what you think. But I see it everywhere. I see it everywhere. Every major building, every building that looks old in the United States end up having bricks. Look at this building. When you see it from here, it looks majestic. It's a really big and impressive building, you know, with well architecture and stuff like that. And then you go on the side and it's just bricks. It makes no sense. So that is the new theory I'm on, is that they created history more than once, and they do it like this. I've seen this all over the world. I saw it in Venice, I saw it in Chicago, I've seen it in London, I've seen it everywhere, where a building is not a building. It's just a facade, you know. And once upon a time, they chose to use that building, so they bricked it up on the backside and made it into a building. So yeah, let me know what you think. Peace.